All right, folks. Looks like day 17. Actually, it's night 17. Uh, yeah, it's about almost 10. I had to work pretty much all day today. Didn't get off the flight line till about 2 and then had meetings at neither here nor there. But truck had to get work done. Came home. Everybody was kind of busy, so took the opportunity, came outside, kind of off script a little bit, was going to work on getting like the horn in and realized I had to get the front brake lines in, and one thing led to the next, and I guess I just ran all the brake lines. So all the brake lines are in. I still have to put the reservoirs in, but everything is tight and clamped all the way up to the stainless lines, and I'll go around and tighten those right before I bleed, and then I'll make sure I check all the other B nuts. I made all the lines between the masters and the frame mounts, except for one line I reused from the factory 5 kit just because it was the right size. All the other ones, let me see if I can. Let me get standby. Let me go get a flashlight. Standby. Okay. So let me see. Let me turn this around, and I guess this time I can leave it zoomed in. I guess. So there are the two brake lines, front and rear, and I'll mark those because you always forget where they go, and the way I have it routed is really going to be hard to tell. But so I've got them all nice and tight, nice straight bends down, and then they exit the floor right about there, right? And it looks, pretty decent. Not too bad. And the good news is you can't really tell I've done anything on the truck because the brake lines are pretty well hidden. The brake line, see if you can see that, is right up against the frame right there. And I tried to, let's see if you can see that. So you can see that it's going to be tough to see it unless you're looking for it, which is what the whole point is, right? And then in front, it's somewhat like the book says to do, right? And then what I did here is I followed the arch. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, the arch of the frame right there, and then I painted the pickups. If you can see where the stainless lines go into the jam nut right there. So that came out good. Both sides are the same. So now, once that's done, I can put the horns in, and I'll finally get the shocks in. I may wait just one more step. I'll probably put the front wiring harness in, and then come back and put the shocks in last. It's fine. I don't have wheels anyway. And in the back, I did split the line right there. Just it's easier to make the line that way, and then it snakes all the way there. You're not gonna be able to see it, but I'll go on the other side so you can see it. But tried to get it as straight as possible. And then there's the line I used from Factory 5. It's a much harder steel line, but it worked. Followed everything, and then it comes out right there. And again, if you're tracking from the other brake line video, I had like 25 feet of this line, and I need to widen this out. But this stuff, see if I can't. So you can see the difference in color. So it's got that brass kind of color. But the nice thing is you can really bend this stuff pretty easy. And and you can straighten it back out. So it's nice. You can like weave it through, straighten it out. You don't end up with any like kinks or anything. It's really pliable. Oh, I did throw the drive shaft in, so that's all the way in. And then of course, like I said, I got all the powder coat in the other day, I think yesterday, and just for giggles, I put it in just to make it look like a truck, because I'm tired of looking at just the bare chassis. Obviously, that's just in there for the video. I'll take it back out. I still got to put I keep saying motor mount, the transmission mount in, and I still got to go through and tighten up all the suspension. I did manage to find, again, kind of in the rush of things, this grommet that goes, oops, well, not on the floor, but it goes right here for the vent. Anyway, so this is really, the trunk's ready to all go back in. I definitely need to take maybe half a day and clean the garage. All the empty boxes are starting to get close to the truck, so I need to get a garbage bag and take a second and pick up. But yeah, I'm digging it. I think having the brake lines done is another one of those tedious, takes a minute jobs. You gotta clamp it every so often just to make sure that the brake line is nice and secure. But overall, I think, yeah, I think we're gonna be ahead of schedule by the time we get to this weekend. It'll be interesting to see what happens on Saturday, how much other stuff that I thought I was gonna need to do on Saturday and Sunday is actually going to be done by Friday. So again, I've got to sit down, think about the stuff I need to do. I'm a complete disaster in the garage right now, so I can't lay anything out. I'll probably get up extra early tomorrow, start throwing some stuff away. I mean, even to the point that boxes are now starting to slide underneath the truck again, which is my pet peeve. I hate doing that, but it was in the way, and that's the extra aluminum box, and I was needing that aluminum piece right there that's not powder coated, so I could do the brake lines. I just wanted to fit that in there, make sure I had plenty of room. So yeah, I think we're cranking. I think I'll get the emergency brake handle in. It's probably something that needs to go in sooner than later. And horns, and then I really just need to start the wiring and get that going, and then work on the wire loom. I think wiring and reservoir is probably between now and Sunday. So and then I need to finish up the front suspension and then nut and bolt everything. Other than that, it's still hot. I think it was in the high 90s again, and I've got both doors open right now, fans off, and it's 9:30, and I gotta go take another shower. So stay tuned. Day 17, so 18 tomorrow. We'll see what tomorrow brings after I figure out what I'm gonna do. See you tomorrow.